All right, millions of Americans expected to hit the road and the skies this holiday season. Let's bring in Yahoo Finance's Kerry Hannon with what travelers can expect this week. What's it going to be out there this week, Kerry? I'm a little nervous. I'm traveling on Christmas Day.
Dave, it's going to be busy, busy, busy. I mean, they're saying that most people are going to be hitting the roads versus flying, although flights are going to be packed. They're going to be full to capacity, up maybe 17% from last year is what Hopper is saying. But in fact, it's going to be one of the busiest holiday seasons probably in the last 2 decades, according to AAA. So, everyone needs to brace themselves for a lot of people saying, hey, I'm getting out of town. I'm going home. I'm leaving home or I'm going home, one or the other, but expect it to be congested. Here's some good news, though, Dave. The thing is, with remote work and hybrid work, those crunch travel days aren't going to be as bad as they used to be. Thursday and Friday this week are still going to be busy. But because people can flex and work remotely, leave a little bit earlier, work from where their destination is, we're seeing a little bit of easing there on the roadways, as well as people have booked flights with a little more flexibility on each side of those peak travel days. So that's a really good thing. The other good news is, hey, gas prices have come down, right? The national averages are below where they were a year ago. So this is promising. If you're hitting the road, this is good news. It's a bright spot for sure. So I think that's really, people need to, TSA, they had an announcement out today saying, hey, we're prepared. We can handle the surge of traffic, passengers coming through, but they're expecting the big days for them, December 22nd. And December 30th will be the biggest travel days. They're saying, if you can believe it, 10 minutes if you have TSA pre-check in the lines and 30 minutes if you don't. We'll see if that works.
That certainly sounds like an important tip for people who will be flying this holiday season. What else can people do who plan to travel over the next week or two?
Yeah, Shawnee, I think the good thing first, as we said before, if you can be flexible on your travel days and times, that's really important. Keep an eye on the weather. That's the big sort of thing that throws a monkey wrench into all this. And National Weather Service is calling for some storms, at least in the East Coast. But what I tell people to do is, and it's age-old advice. We've all said it. Get to the airport 2 hours ahead of time if you're flying, okay? Just plan for wait times. Number 2, if you can get that first flight out of the day, if you haven't booked your flights yet, go for the first flight so you don't get, bumped because of an issue on a flight before yours. And get the mobile app, download if you're flying the carrier's app. I had a thing at Thanksgiving where our flight was canceled from a mechanical problem. American Airlines switched us to another terminal, another airplane. We were going to miss our connection flight in Dallas. And in fact, because we had our mobile app, we were able to quickly get to that next flight. So we did have a connection and it all worked well. So it's really important if there's a snafu that you can get to your airline and get the information fast.
Very helpful tips ahead of the travel heavy weekend. Kerry Hannon, great to have you. Thanks so much for filling us in there.